the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Saying from the gun on third down. On target to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on third and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on fourth. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Going to the run, it's Jackson.
Ooh, nobody blocking him.
Lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Oh, nobody blocking.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
From the gun on third down, say it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buckeye! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27.
Man, they need to add our players on here, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Jeez,
Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Finds his man, it's Lofton. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for space, it's Fletcher. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Watch this nigga, man.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Throwing, Mensah. Fires the pass. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Here's Sayin to throw. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Sometimes it's not about fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to
catch that's me. That's on me.
Into the end zone. It's picked off. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Got it behind the line. It's Lofton. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need...
And the Heat will get home, and it goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, he caught that.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
That's
Snags
crazy.
in, there's running room.
So good
That's
catch.
the 20. And he scores!
He's killing him.
Touchdown, Hurricane!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
Two comeback, bro.
They want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Say it. Here's the Heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Say it. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end
stop blocking, y'all?
hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's Mensah to throw. It's complete to the left.
There we go.
They push it
There we
out
go.
to the 39 after picking up 5. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll run play action. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Try to kill him.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Menta.
Oh my gosh, that's good coverage though.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Brown. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback,
Goodness.
you better protect the football. I don't care how
Killing
good you
y'all.
are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. We're just about ready to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll ride the
You run right past them? Hey, come on, dog.
Right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this
QB
running
ain't
back
ran
is
with the
he's
ball
pretty
all game.
streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down.
Should have
get
flipped
positive
him in the
yards,
air. He should have been
makes the
doing a
defense
helicopter up
have to
there.
every single play.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Throwing, Mensah. Unloads to the wideout.
Nah, he was there.
To the right. Touchdown, Cade.
That's on the safety, though.
Was all right to the house. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him. But
going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that one will give them the lead.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
Oh, I tried to
Catch in the middle. It's Lofton.
too
That's
slow
the kind
coming
of play
across the
that can
field.
really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Hey, easy. 222, whiplash. 222, whiplash.
Running inside. It's Fletcher. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The Hurricanes want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Spins away from Watt. Makes the grab in their space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And how about he dropped back to pass twice on this drive so far? He's thrown 2 completions and chewed up over half the field. This offense, this QB, dialed in, understanding what he's seeing, and he is putting his foot down and being aggressive, taking shots down the field, and now this offense in great scoring position.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Run in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Ripping through the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point here would tie the game. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The run inside. It's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in its tracks in the backfield.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
Throw it, say it. Under fire. They're working that left side. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
Who the fuck
And
is...
here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get
I
it
hate
to the
33,
21.
son. That nigga sorry. That's not even a
If you're
real
the
player.
quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. But when he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. One running back in the backfield, and he
Come
has
on,
it.
dog.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Works the middle. Runs through, man. He might have space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy every time.
This shit be crazy.
But I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's
I ain't
running,
even
so
mad.
they
I ain't
can
even
double
mad
team
at
him,
it.
put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
A give to Brown. Maybe some room here. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I'm glad he made that fucking play instead of fucking trying to sack the nigga.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Fuck it.
Here's Mensah to throw. Works the middle of the field. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down.
Nigga overplays it every time, bro. I'm confused. It's right there.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance.
Man, it's right past
the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Flips it out in the flat. There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a
Good
turnover.
shit.
That looks like a really easy
Come on,
thing
bro.
to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd shape.
No
ball that
way.
bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part.
Gotta
getting
hold
a
on to the ball,
takeaway. So
brother.
now if they're on offense, you
Gotta
wanna
hold on
run
to the ball.
and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock
Oh, my
tick
God.
away.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Why are we playing so far back?
And the Canes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on
That
3rd
Joe,
down.
that meter Joe ass, yo.
Pick it up.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And
That Joe is terrible. There's no point in even doing that, Joe, now.
quarterback sneak privileges.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
That nigga did not fumble, bro.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football.
Pick it.
Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They'll run for it.
No way. Thought he was about to fall. Fall forward.
To stop him a few yards short.
That nigga been falling forward the whole
The
game.
offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the 1st down, run out this clock, take it down. Now their defense
He is
come
OC,
out
son.
and step up big for
He got
them.
that
Make sure they
fucking
don't give up any
Hall of Fame workhorse, Joe. He falling
They'll get
forward
this
every
drive
time.
Going from the 17. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Under fire.
Oh, man, I'm going back
Swings
to
it
you.
out to his running back. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Sayed. Here comes
Nobody
Sayed.
else open but this nigga, son.
Across the 30. out
Somebody
of
else get
bounds at the
open.
31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And man, this team has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it.
Bro, we don't got no other receivers on the field. That's I don't know who. 84 is not real. 33 is not real. They need to freaking put the players on the game, bro.
Putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more.
Snags it, and he's open. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Oh, they're after him. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play?
I knew he wasn't going to catch that, John. I don't even know who that is.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running inside, it's Fletcher.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And the Canes enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Rides to the back. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Hurricanes will try to pick it up on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Jeremiah, the Jeremiah effect, yo.
Touchdown,
How about the offense in that
Yeah, I knew you was gonna watch my man, young.
Bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute.
Fuck it, bro.
And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance
It was a
to
great
kick this
game.
PAT and tie the game.
And now they're going to go for 2 and the possible win, and this crowd rises up to try to make it tough.
Oh, he dropped it.
Pass is incomplete, and the big gamble to try to win
Good game, bro.
here moment goes awry. They're still down by 1. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
Mm-hmm.